Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Texas Tech versus Colorado college football matchup on Saturday, November 9th, 2024. It's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It's college football Saturday. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, and you can use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP concierge style service. We offer these products. They're just not available on the website. Easy to get. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. But keep in mind, these are our most expensive premium products. But let's get to it. Texas Tech hosting Colorado. We go to Lubbock, to Jones AT&T Stadium. And, the thing about this one is two teams that kind of are flying a little bit under the radar. And it's tough to say that Colorado is flying under the radar because last year they were just such a big story. And this year they're actually a better team, but a little less of a story than they were last year. Last year it was, the big excitement with the big win over TCU. And the team was really building and, had some big holes in the line on both sides of the line and really against the run. And really, Deion Sanders, he addressed those issues in the offseason, and the results are there and pretty tough to argue. While Colorado got some good bounces against UCF, I mean, they also, came very close to beating Kansas State. They pounded Arizona, and last week against Cincinnati, not really all that close. The win against Baylor, a miracle. You got to put yourself in position to get things like that to happen. It didn't look like it was going to start that way with the win over North Dakota State and then, the loss to Nebraska out of the gate. But, here they are at 6-2, very much looking at least at a bowl game. If not, well, maybe even something more, like a Big 12 title. When we look at Texas Tech, it's been a little bit up and down, those losses to Baylor and TCU, but the win over previously unbeaten Iowa State as a 13.5-point dog outright. That one was at Iowa State as well. So it is, Big 12 football, and anybody can beat anybody on any given day. They got wins over that same Arizona and Cincinnati teams that Colorado beat. They also got a win over Arizona State and a nice win over North Texas. They took a loss against Washington State, who, as it turns out, is nationally ranked as well. Look at, the story for these teams. Sure, Sanders having a decent season, but the thing is, his numbers might be a little bit overstated. 323.9 yards passing per game. Nothing to really sneeze at there. And, a really impressive 72.4 completion percentage. Second best in college football. But the running game for Colorado has been non-existent. 130th in the nation. So Sanders, even though they know he's going to throw, he's still completing passes. I think that's the big part of it. And Travis Hunter, just unbelievable. He is the best player in college football. Texas Tech, 129th in defense. They are going to be vulnerable here. They have not been very good against the pass. 133rd in the nation. That's out of 134 teams in passing yards allowed, and 82nd in completion percentage against. So the defense for Texas Tech certainly is vulnerable, but the Texas Tech offense, very, very potent and a lot more balance than that Colorado attack. 22nd in yards per game. They are 9th best in passing the football and in middle of the pack when it comes to rushing the football, but we saw how bad, Colorado is at running. And, in all fairness, they don't go to the run all that often. It's because, it just haven't been that effective doing it. I think this game shapes up to be a pretty good one. And I think, I've been, probably a little bit critical of Colorado, maybe even a little bit more than critical of Colorado over this time. And I think, this game probably is a close one. And I think it's going to be somewhat of a shootout. I think it leans to the over, but the over is getting a little ahead of itself, 62.5 points. So I'm just going to take the 3.5 with Texas Tech. I'm liking that hook, laying, more than a field goal on the road. Pretty tall order in November. I'm going to take Texas Tech plus the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.